area, our neighborhood, aka AV. What's wrong too? And to be honest with you, like people, what's going on with the world? All right, that's the world, but what's going on with the world is first happening in the church. The world is only it's an after effect or a secondary effect of what's happening in the church for the most part, because because in the church, bad behavior is condoned. They target, there's gang ups in the church. People are not taking accountability, keeping it real with themselves in the church, and from the leadership on down to the newest member, last on the bench. As a whole, this is what's happening. They're preaching everything besides deliverance. Maybe they don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So as a whole, to be honest with you, they're really wasting their time. You know what I'm saying? As a whole, in the church, not all of them, but in a lot of churches, probably more than not. That's the reason why the world's not getting better. For the most part, because it starts in the church. So if they see, it's not. If they see that there's a lack of accountability in the church, and there's gossip and discord and people are making excuses for why it's okay for them to do whatever, because no man is without sin. Why it's okay for them to do a certain sin, or whatever, whether it's gossip. And what we're doing is so we want to put on blast somebody else's struggles, but while hide ours and make excuses for ours. See, that's why the narcissism is getting so, it's like spreading like a spiritual transmitted disease, is because these people with these traits have told themselves that pretty much everybody else is wrong, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? There's very little self-reflection going on, and I pray all this is changing, Father, in Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's part of God saying His Spirit will pour upon all flesh, because when God first, let me tell you something. When you got God in your life for real. It's not just about what He can do for you and everybody else. He's going to deal with you first, and then He'll deal with other people. You get what I'm saying? For real, because God is a God of accountability. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, He hates hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Jesus spoke on that so many times. Don't be like the Pharisees who are hypocrites and doing this out in the public on the streets, saying that they righteous and they doing this. Why? Because He knew that these people struggle with something secretly too. And they mask it over 99 excuses and 99 problems and 99 excuses, while their stuff is okay and everybody else is not, or somebody else's is not. So the moment we're biased and we don't keep it real, that we've been living in a world where we only gonna keep it real and put on